I believe that the time is coming for EGLD, and I think that EGLD during the next bull run could hypothetically at least go to the price of $1,000. And even though that isn't financial advice, and even though that is not a guarantee, here are several reasons why I believe it could very well happen. First of all, I think that EGLD is very spectacular. EGLD is the native token that is powering the MultiversX network. And when it comes to MultiverseX, it is a highly scalable, secure, and decentralized blockchain network. And it was created to enable radically new applications for users, businesses, society, and the metaverse frontier. However, on top of just strong fundamentals, I also do believe that MultiverseX is doing very well as of right now. As we can see right here, MultiversX has been able to process over 341 million transactions so far. It is even carbon neutral, making it extremely environmentally friendly. And also on top of that, it even has 3,200 validator nodes as of right now, which I find very impressive. Statistically speaking, MultiverseX is doing very well. And something that actually gets me very enthusiastic for the future of MultiverseX is the fact that they are heavily focused on the metaverse. And I think this right here is such a genius move because I do believe that the metaverse has a lot of potential. And there's data that shows how this could very well be the case. For example, according to McKinsey, they are predicting that by 2030, the metaverse may create up to $5 trillion in value, which I think is insane. That I think, if anything, truly showcases just how massive the metaverse industry could potentially be in the very near future. So with that being said, I do believe that MultiverseX is focused on an industry that has unbelievable potential. And I think that moving forward, as the metaverse industry continues to grow, I think so will amazing projects, much like MultiverseX, that are focused on the metaverse. Furthermore, I think a major catalyst which could very well allow MultiverseX to reach great heights moving forward is the fact that I think that the blockchain technology market has a lot of potential. In fact, if we take a look at this, we will see that by 2030, over the next 7 years, the blockchain technology market is anticipated to be worth over $1.4 trillion. And I think that as the blockchain technology market continues to grow and as it continues to prosper in the future, I think so will fundamentally amazing projects much like MultiverseX. I think the future of MultiverseX could look so bright. I also do believe that MultiverseX has an amazing ecosystem. In fact, on the MultiverseX ecosystem, we will find many amazing NFT and DeFi projects. And I think this right here is going to be very bullish for the future of MultiverseX because I think that the NFT and DeFi market has a lot of potential. In fact, according to Grandview Research, over the next 7 years, they are predicting that the NFT market is expected to exceed $211 billion. Furthermore, when we take a look at the DeFi market, also according to Grandview Research, they are predicting that the DeFi market is expected to exceed $230 billion. And I think that right there are some very insane figures. I think that, if anything, truly visualizes just how massive the NFT market and DeFi market could very well be. I think that MultiverseX having amazing NFT and DeFi projects on its ecosystem could very well do wonders for them, especially moving forward. And I think a major factor during the next bull run, which could very well allow EGLD to reach the price of $1,000, is the fact that I think that the next bull run could be so massive. And here's my rationale. As of right now, there's actually more people than ever before in history owning cryptos. And no, that is not a joke. Currently, there's over 420 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies. And just to give this number some context, when we take a look back just around 2 years ago, in 2021, there was roughly only around 300 million people at that time owning cryptos during that massive bull run. So just imagine this, right? If the 2021 bull run looked that massive with roughly only around 300 million people owning cryptocurrencies, just imagine how massive the next bull run could potentially be, especially now that we have over 420 million people owning cryptos. In my opinion, when you have that many people owning cryptos, during the next bull run, the amount of FOMO, buying pressure, and buying volume could very well be through the roof. And I think that during the next bull run, especially when I consider just how massive the next bull run could be, I do believe that Bitcoin could hypothetically at least go to the price of $100,000. And I think if that were to happen to Bitcoin, I think at that point, the altcoin season would just be absolutely ridiculous. And I think that during the next bull run, when altcoins start rallying, I think so will EGLD. So overall, when I consider just how spectacular MultiverseX is, when I consider its ecosystem, when I consider what industry it's focused on, when I consider how well it is doing as of right now, statistically speaking, and last but not least, when I consider just how massive the next bull run could potentially be, I don't see why EGLD during the next bull run won't go to the price of at least $1,000. That's the way I view it. I think something this amazing could very well reach amazing heights during the next bull run and surprise a lot of people. I think there are so many contributing factors which could very well allow and propel EGLD to insane heights, especially during the next bull run. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.